Hey everybody, Fred Selection here with a little bit of Terraria 1.2.4. You might notice something in my hotbar that's not supposed to be here. I've got a horseman's blade. Explain that right after I explain one other thing, actually. So, recently, my computer's power supply died. The computer that I use for recording and for everything else, for that matter. Power supply died, and it was going to be about $120 to replace. So what you're seeing now is the first video that I'm going to upload that I've recorded on my new computer. Only a couple days without a computer, actually. It went out pretty quickly. I knew what I wanted for my new machine, so it wasn't too hard to get out there and get it. I basically wanted like a good middle of the road graphics card that would be a little, better than the cheap ones that are on the market right now. And I wanted a decent processor, but within my budget. So a new computer. I didn't build it myself. I didn't feel like I had time for that. But new computer that I'm really happy with. The only thing about getting a new computer is that this meant, obviously setting up Terraria was just, you just bring in everything from the old hard drive. My hard drive was fine. I have got all my videos. I've uploaded stuff already. I've uploaded things that were recorded on the last computer, but uploaded them with this computer, if that makes sense. So, I've got all my series. Everything's fine. But I had to reinstall OBS, and reinstalling OBS meant that, it was kind of an opportunity to play with some settings and fiddle around with some stuff that I was never quite happy with, and learn a little bit more about the recording software I use. Unfortunately, I made a big boo-boo. In messing around with the audio options for recording with OBS in Windows 8.1, I messed up game audio. So the episode I just recorded had no game audio. It still had me talking and it still had footage, but I didn't feel like it was up to the quality that I'm trying to record. So I had to say goodbye to it. It was almost good enough to upload. It was really right there, but almost doesn't cut it. So that's that, really. So you missed an episode where I did a pumpkin moon, managed to get a horseman's blade. Not much else dropped. I got a pet sapling, or pet, whatever the pet is that you get from the Morning Woods. How do you get him to face the other way? Come on, face that way. Oh, I guess he always faces this way until he starts firing. Yeah, I got a pet sapling, I got a horseman's blade. The moon didn't go over... The moon went okay. I didn't die or anything, but I also didn't make it... I made it to like wave 12 or whatever. So... not terrible, but for a Terra blade, I should really be doing better than, better than wave 12. It's a little bit rusty with this character, which is kind of what I'm going to blame that on. It happens, I guess. But... yeah, we didn't make it to wave... we spent a long time on wave 1, which was a problem I've never really had before. But, how last time I said that my goal was to get 444 spooky wood for the next armor? We managed to get 420. So, missed the mark a little bit, but, we didn't do too bad. We were very, very close, and we, you don't have to be perfect in life. You set your goals because they're goals. You don't set them because you have to make them. So, that's how that ended up. And we're going to try and just learn from that and play this moon a little bit better. And so far this moon has already gone better, I think. I've been using my queen spider, who I always forget to use. Probably didn't need those hearts yet. Those heart lanterns, I don't really like the place they're in. Having trouble dodging that fire attack lately. Shouldn't be that hard. Shouldn't be that hard to dodge. Get right under there. Can't really attack like this, but I guess I can kind of. Yeah. Not ideal. Should just be healing up. You want to be using potions more than switching off to like Vampire Knives for a fight like this because, well, the Terror Blade isn't that much better than Vampire Knives. It does do a little bit more damage. And you don't want to give up damage for defense in a moon unless you absolutely have to. So yeah, what else did we do? I feel like this for dodging the Creek Flame though. What else did we do in our last episode? We fought Fishron once. We got another tsunami. The Fishron fight, I actually wish I still had it. It was kind of funny in that I made a very boneheaded mistake. For whatever reason, I didn't remember to summon my minions. I hadn't died or anything, but I'd gone off-world, so I didn't have my minions anymore. Also, where is, okay, there we go. There's some Morning Woods. I guess I was kind of suppressing their spawn by not being on the second rung of things. They took a while to get here. Yeah. Okay, so this moon is no longer going so well. It's Morning Woods we need to kill. Terror Blade should be pretty reasonable for going through a moon, but it's not been proving to be that much of a... Taking a lot of damage. There's a pumpkin. Okay, I feel I'm getting hit a lot, but normally I like fighting pumpkin just fine. Taking a lot of damage. Wave 8, it's still kind of... Man, that one, whatever those guys are called, is in a bad spot for me. I need to kill him. He's hitting me, and I shouldn't really be getting hit by anything other than... But get hit right off the bat. Come on, Pumpkin, I need you back here. Of course, this guy's fully healed now. Did that fully heal Pumpkin? Okay, I should have not done that. I should have not done that until... I'm already taking a ton of damage. I should have not done that until Pumpkin was dead. Wow, I am just doing terribly. I can't believe the kind of damage that I'm taking. I don't need knives right now, but, you know, maybe... We did better on our last moon, I think. We're just, wow, getting just really not dodging well. Not dodging well, and it's too early for that. If this was like wave 14 or 15 and I was facing like multiple pumpkins and having Morning Woods firing at me, I'd understand, but like we're just not. We gave up a lot of momentum by going to the nurse when he did. I didn't think it was far enough away that Pumpkin would, like, despawn or whatever happened. Like, I thought he would... Because last time he kind of, like, chased me there. I don't understand why he was back at full health. Yeah, this is too late in the night to be on... You know, you gotta live with it, but it's too late in the night to be on this wave. Oh well, I mean, like I said, you know, you can't be perfect. I'll have to remember next time that the nurse is a risk for despawning this guy. maybe I should move her... If I move her too much closer, she'll die, though. Like, as is, where she is, she'll probably die on, like, wave 14 or 15 when, like, a whole bunch of these guys come in. Yeah, it's already getting light out, and we're just, like, nowhere in this moon. You know, that's unfortunate. It's not really unfortunate, it's because of bad play, but, you know. I thought there was, like, a unusual item on the ground over there, but it was just harpy wings. I don't even know if what do we get, like 2 or 3 pumpkins that whole... I don't know if we'll get another one. What time is it? Could focus on this morning wood. Yeah, we got another one. I don't think we'll kill him in time. Really try and... I gotta use vampire knives, otherwise I'll just die. If I just die, I'm really gonna get nowhere with them. I'm really not happy with how much damage I'm taking. Like, so this is gonna sound crazy, but normally my like bob around and like flying through them once in a while thing works out pretty well, but I must be misremembering how that tactic works, because, or it's just not viable when you have 50 defense, because it seems like it's getting me killed. Could also be an issue of DPS, just being a Tiki armor. Like, you count on... Alright, we at least got him down. Like, we hit wave 11, which is not good, but it's definitely better than 10. Yeah, I think we hit like wave 12 or 13. I'd have to look at the video that I, you know, recorded without audio to see. Headless Horsemen just have so much health for what they are. Like, they don't advance the wave that much, they just have 10,000 health for, and good defense for like no reason. Finally. Okay, everything's off. What do we get? Anything? Is that like a... I mean, we definitely got spooky wood from that. But I don't think we got anything... That was like baby's first moon right there. Did not go well. Maybe it went better than I thought. Okay, so we had... We had 270 wood on us. 200 or 200. We had 237 wood on us. I remember because we were 13 away from getting spooky armor. So that means we had 540. Last time we got 420. Okay, we actually did a lot better on the morning woods. We killed a lot more morning woods, probably because of our arena. So that's okay. I feel like we did bad on the pumpkin front, but maybe we didn't do that bad. Yeah, okay, that's better than I thought. Like, that is the most, by far, the most spooky wood that we've gotten. I'm not wrong on the math, am I? It's like if I'd had 250, I would have made spooky pants. You guys can see that right here. So, that's strange. Okay, I didn't feel good about that moon, but apparently it was our best moon. That's, you know, that's odd. I don't like this right here. This is not supposed to be pearl sand. I don't know what I'm gonna do about it, because I don't have like regular sand on me. Whoops. guess. And that should just be regular dirt, I'm pretty sure. I don't think dirt can hold, I don't know why I'm removing those. Okay. Got sidetracked a little bit. So yeah, no real drops, but we got a ton of wood. So that's nice. Which means we can go to, I believe, just any workbench and finish our armor. Hooray! So, if we put on this armor, we will have... Can I cancel this? Yeah, cancel well fed. So right now, our Mythical Optic Staff does 51 damage, and we've got 50 defense. If we switch into Spooky Wood, our defense is going to go down, but this damage should go up by an iota. 61. Okay, that's actually way more than an iota. That's pretty reasonable damage. So our damage goes up, but you notice our defense is now 42. 42 is a little low. One of the tricks we can use in Terraria, though, is we can give up the Scarecrow hat for now. Give up all the good looks. So we can start off in Spooky Armor. Summon a bunch of these guys for the 61 damage. I think we only get 4. Is that right? Max number of minions, max number of minions, max number of minions. Set bonuses damage. I don't think there's any armors that increase your minions by 2, but they're, you know... I count 4 eyes. So then we go back over to here. And this set bonus increases our number of minions. So we can summon a 5th weaker eye. So that means we have 4 eyes that do 61 damage. And we have a 5th that does a little bit less. Could also... I forget if putting on... What's the Pygmy necklace do? Yeah, just increases number of minions. Nothing that we care about. Hollowed key mold, we already have the rainbow gun, right? Yeah. Still neat. Yeah, let's see if we can capture these guys in action and watch the damage they do. If we can catch up to an enemy before it dies. Yeah, you see 60, 54, 40s over there for some reason. I mean, the pixies have a little bit of defense, so that could be it. Slime took 35. I don't know what's going on. But I do know from like Diceman X and the guys who do a lot of this math that the Tiki to Pixie, or the Spooky to Tiki trick works. So from now on, what's showing through? I don't understand where our vanity boots are coming from. It's not the frost spark. That's really weird. Is it flippers? What's the deal with our shoes? The frog legs? Oh, the frog legs look really strange when dyed blue. Okay. Let's not wear frog legs anymore then, because I don't like that at all. I don't know why I'm carrying flippers either. Let's see if we have any accessories in our safe that are relevant. We probably do. No? Piggy bank? A lot of money on us. This didn't drop as godly, by the way, but we did get godly on... Not the first reforge, but like the first good reforge. There's definitely like some good accessories that we could be wearing. So now let's go over to So many of my characters end up in spooky armor. They're all gonna look the same now. That's fine. Even if my characters don't use spooky much, it's usually their vanity armor, just for summoning minions or things like that. Okay, so now we're gonna have a very complex process whenever we want to summon our minions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change clothes. 5. And we could just roll around in our spooky armor all the time, but I think Tiki's going to be better to actually wear just for the sake of defense. I'm not worried about keeping... I'll keep one of the hats because I know we were wearing one. I could honestly sell the Hollow Key mold. This is just a Let's Play. I know it doesn't sell for anything, but we're never gonna go get 2 rainbow guns. Piggy bank is crowded. Okay, so hard mode accessories. What do we have in here that we even care about? Best accessories. We have Lava Charm works for me. What is going on with our feet now? They're like blue. Yeah, let's get rid of flippers as well. Hercules Beetle's kind of relevant. If we remember, we can... If we think of it, we can be like, okay, let's unsummon our minions. Yeah, warding wings aren't giving us any damage, so... Now all of a sudden we're looking at 66 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pygmy necklace, yeah, like does nothing as I expected. Swap back here. And finally do that. It's a little more complicated than I'd like to get out 5 minions, but I need to stop saying it is what it is, because that doesn't make any sense. Like, I mean, it does make sense, but what's my point? It's a little complicated to, it's a little complicated of a way to summon 5 minions. I don't think that I'm going to be bothering to put on the Hercules Beetle all the time. It's just not as, like, I know this is a summoner playthrough. The Hercules Beetle, as it stands, until we get a certain drop that we need from the Pumpkin Moon, is just not as good as getting the... Is just not as good as having, like, a Ankh Shield or boots. Like, can you imagine Fishron without boots or Fishron without wings? Yeah, we need... I personally like the Ankh Shield. I don't like being juggled. I don't like having to grapple to things to fight. So, like, Celestial Stone is amazing for us. It even affects our minions, so we can count it as a minion accessory. And then Star Veil, I could technically give up, but it's so much extra survivability, and we're just so... We get hit, If we get hit, we get toasted. These aren't going to do much, but hey, why not? So the big thing that's changed since the eclipse that we had is that we now have a Celestial Stone, which is going to give us 4 more defense against this guy. It's going to give us, I think it gives us movement speed. It definitely gives us more damage. Like, you're not going to see a big change in the Vampire Knives, but I believe that we used to get 2 from critting this guy, and now I think we can get 2 or 3. That could just be my imagination, or me misremembering, but we should be doing more damage to him. Our minions will at least be hitting for a little bit more. Celestial Stone is a big upgrade. We did have to give up something for it. We gave up the Charm of Myths, I believe. But that's not really giving up anything because both items have health regen, and I think that the health regen from the that was the first hit of the fight. It's a kind of an unusual path. That's why you stay on your bridge. I'd love to perfect Fishron someday. I haven't yet, but it seems like it'd be reasonable. I haven't perfected Fishron, haven't done the Dungeon Guardian. Just barely wasn't getting hit there. So in the last, in the video that had no game audio, that, you know, sorry, like, it just is not good enough to put up. Like, the Fishron fight is so quiet, like, whenever I stop talking, it's just dead air. Was he enraged already? Okay, he's in the second phase. In the last video, I forgot to summon my minions for Fishron. So Fishron was just taking forever, and I didn't understand it. I was like, why is this Fishron fight taking so long? We're just fighting it like we did a moon, which, you know, takes a moon can only take as long as it takes, even though it's a hard event. It takes a night. We did a moon, and then I did Fishron, and we were like 30 minutes, and I was like, how are we at 30 minutes? That shouldn't be that much. I mean, I guess we're going to be about there now, but I feel like I've did a little bit of inventory management stuff, but yeah, Fishron took a long time, longer than he should have. I also got hit a bunch during the fight. I didn't like that. I don't like getting hit. It was in the second phase. It started off. It was actually very similar to this. Just got punished by a bunch of off-screen Sharknadoes. Just so many Sharknadoes in the second phase. And whoa. And no, now is just not the time to be showing off the Horseman's Blade. The Horseman's Blade is not very good against Fishron, because you have to get in his face. In fact, Horseman's Blade is just not going to be good with the Summoner, because Horseman's Blade requires something like Turtle Armor, or Beetle Armor, or, you know, maybe Frost Armor, who knows. Horseman's Blade requires some kind of armor. Titanium is another one, where you're making your armor choice with the idea of getting hit. It's not that big of a weapon, you know, it's a sword, and it's not even one of the biggest swords. And you have to hit things in order to make those little pumpkins show up. So, like, what are you doing in this fight? Are you right on top of Fishron and hitting him? Like, I'm not even, like, I tried using the Terrorblade for this fight, by the way. The Terrorblade is okay for this fight if it's all you have, but I would not recommend it. And the reason is, when he does that bubble attack, it's very hard to shoot all the bubbles out of the air. It's not that difficult, but it's harder than it is with this weapon. That's frustrating. You saw it here, that Sharknado spawned after Fishron died. They need to put something in the code where Sharknadoes stop being a thing when Fishron's down. Okay, this guy is actually perfect for showing off if I don't die. If he doesn't die, where do you go? Oh, he's dead. Never mind, he's not going to be perfect for showing off the Horseman's Blade because he is dead. This is what it looks like. When you hit things with it, you get pumpkins. It used to be pretty good, but then the Terrorblade got buffed, and now, man, it's still really good for farming and stuff. Let's see, we've got a bubble gun, a Fishron mask. That's reasonable. Not the world's most exciting thing ever. I don't know if we already had a bubble gun, so maybe I should show it off instead of just being like, eh. It shoots bubbles. It does like a crazy amount of damage, but it's really short range, and there's no real reason to use it when you have like a Terrorblade and stuff. At least I don't think. Maybe it deserves a spot in our hotbar. We've probably already... I've probably already had this conversation with you guys and, like, put it away. In fact, I'm getting deja vu, so I'm pretty sure that's happened. I don't know why I was running back to base instead of just teleporting there. So yeah, best weapons, I expect to find a bubble gun in this chest. Yep. There's a godly bubble gun, which means we can sell the one that we have. I don't care to keep the mask. Maybe I will since I've got that mannequin right there. Selling the bubble gun. Yeah, okay, that works. Now I can go to moon stuff and put this spooky wood away. What am I doing with this hat? I guess I'll put it in moon stuff too. Yeah, that was, you know, that was Fishron. Let me know what you guys think of the new computer setup. If you like the audio, if you like the video, if it looks the same, if it looks better. Doing a few things different in OBS. They should make the recording quality actually better. I will settle for the same as the old computer. I didn't have a problem with my recordings before. So, you know, hopefully you guys, you know, leave comments if you think that the video looks the same, if it looks better, if it looks worse. Just all things that I need to know. And as usual, you know, if you're enjoying the series still, have questions, comments, concerns, you know, leave a like or a note or whatever you want to say, you know. Thank you for stopping by. Always great to spend time with you guys, and I will see you next time.